Alright, so I'm going to start documenting what I do to this car because a lot of people have been wanting to see what I do and whatnot. But so I'm going to have a crack at this video thing. But a little bit of background history. I got the car like 4 years ago, I'd say. Had a D16 Z6 in it. I made a video of it on my YouTube, so if you want to check that out, it basically bring you up to right before I blew the motor again. But basically I had a Z6 in it. I boosted that, wasn't happy with the power, did a h2b swap, completely redid everything, shaved and tucked the bay, whole lot of work, a lot of welding, a lot of sanding, a lot of work. It was pretty powerful, but it still needed a kick, so I decided to boost it from there, and I ended up blowing the motor last year, H-Day, 2018, spring H-Day. Shot a rod right through the block due to oil pump failure, from what I think anyway. Because the oil pump was just jammed up when I pulled it all apart. So starved the motor, and then cylinder 3 just got too hot, I guess, and the rod locked up and shot the piston and the rod half out the block. So I put a big hole in it. Anyway, pulled it down, rebuilt it over the past year. Haven't had much time, dealing with some health issues or whatever, my back or whatever. But anyway, changed the clutch out to a twin disc, my first twin disc, so excited to see how that's going to work out. Also doing a hydraulic throwout bearing, whole setup from Tilton. Thanks to Jamie DeVilla, also got the h2b flywheel from him. So worked out some kinks with all that and got that going. I don't know if it works yet. I still got to bleed the clutch, but where I'm at is getting the wiring together. I have to finish the wiring, my switch panel, bleed the clutch, get my hydraulic handbrake hooked up, because last year I was running with the cable handbrake, and it's just too much power. It started pulling at the line, trying to hold it, and then that race that I lost, that I blew up in, it actually hung up on me. The button hung up, and I took a hard right off the line. But I'm just fixing those issues and trying to get back out here. But I'm gonna start trying to document what I'm doing here. Let me show you guys where I'm at. So I just got her all back in. I gotta do a few more things with it. Get my buddy to pie cut me an exhaust, get that to come up through here. Get my torque bar tightened up. It's a pretty tight fit, but most of the stuff having to do with that, it's all good. I gotta get this clutch valve going. I plumbed it in and everything. I just need to bleed it. This basically lets me slip the clutch on the line, so I'm excited to try this out, so I don't have to have a perfect pedal every time. I can actually dial it in using this dial right here, and basically depending on the conditions of the track that day, you can slip the clutch more or less, depending. So just basically finding that fine line between slipping the clutch enough to not spin the tire as much and not have it grab so much to ruin the drivetrain, start breaking shit. But it's pretty much stock LS trans with a M factory LSD in it, rebuilt, new synchros and everything. But doing the wiring right now. I got my switch panel, a fuse panel that I've made, well, my relays, my glove box, so that'll tuck up and close up and be hidden. So getting all that wired up right now, and then need to work on the handbrake, and then button up some other stuff and get it all cleaned up, and hopefully try to get out this year. But yeah, this is basically, I don't know, first video. I've done a couple videos, but I haven't posted them and whatnot because I'm just trying to figure shit out, and I don't really have the time to do the videos between work and working on this. But I'm gonna try to record more of what I'm doing and try to help people out, I guess, you know what I mean? So see if I can lend a helping hand, because so many have helped me out over the years. Just name a few names: Will Quidar, Stephen Grilly, God, Jared Bond, John Gordon, Randy Brent. I mean, just a few names. I'm sure I've missed quite a few, but had a lot of help with this whole Honda h2b thing. And yeah, I used to be a Nissan guy, so this is all kind of new to me the past 4 years. So I'm just kind of doing my thing, trying to make it something. And yeah, if you're interested, I guess like the video, subscribe, tell me what you think. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, I know there's tons of people out there doing this and doing videos and whatnot. But if you're interested in this build, just hit me a like, subscribe, tell me what you think, and yeah, let me know, because we're trying to shoot for 11s right now. It's best time was the 12.1, slip in fourth gear, so I know it's in the 11s, but we're shooting for about between 400 and 500 horsepower on this. It's basically a stock sleeve motor. Before it was completely stock. It made 393 horsepower on the dyno, 299 torque. It ripped pretty good, but yeah, the oil pump went. It was the original oil pump, JEI motor. Everything was stock on it, and I basically took the motor. This time did Eagle rods, Molly pistons, ACL bearings. I did all the work myself. Piston and wall clearances. I metered everything. I gauged everything. So hopefully it doesn't blow up. It's a Bisimoto head that I got from my buddy Will Quidar. Running stock cams right now, but that will change in the future. But it's got enough flow and enough in the valve springs and the retainers to handle. It's all titanium, so standard size valves though, not oversized. What else? Yeah, it was basically running off of 8 pounds before, off the wastegate. I got a boost controller hooked up, but we didn't even use it last time because we just ran off the wastegate, so I didn't even run boost by gear. Tuned by Matt Shue. He does an awesome job. This thing has always run off of his tunes, and it's been great. Besides me blowing an oil pump, but that has nothing to do with him. He does an awesome job. Yeah, pretty much we're just gonna see what it does, and hopefully it doesn't blow up, but just in case. I'm OSHA certified. If it fucking blows up, I'm covered. So if you if you guys want to see more of this build, if you want more information I haven't given you here, just let me know. I'm an open book. I don't really care about hiding shit. I'll tell you what I do, what it's running, what's in it. I really don't care. It's all fun for me. This is a hobby. I don't do it for work. For work, I work at a tint and audio shop, and I tint windows for a living and do some audio, wheels and tires here and there, and I have fun doing that too. So also wrap cars. I wrapped this on myself. Didn't really do any body work on it, just wrapped it. Didn't do the inside. So dirty as hell right now because it's been sitting for a year. But yeah, if you're interested in finding out some more info on this car and what I'm doing with it, just hit me a like, a subscribe. If you got any questions about anything, I'm more than happy to help. So yeah, hit me up. Peace.